Hey, you. Let's get that first podcast out there. And if you haven't heard, Anchor is the easiest way to make that happen. Let me explain. It's free. That's right, it's absolutely free. There are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your PC or the convenience of doing it right from your phone. That's right, you heard me, right from your phone. Anchor will also distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many, many more. You can also make money from your podcast. That's right, I said it. You can make money through Anchor with your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. That's right, guys. Anchor's away. Good morning, my gifted ones. It's your host, Melissa Henry Stover, and I'm here with another great episode of Gifted by Design. I'm not going to be long today, but I just came by to drop you a little nugget of if it has to be forced, let it go. It's time over for forcing things when you have to force conversations, relationships, anything that brings you a not so good feeling when you're doing it. That's not right. And we have to learn to recognize those signs when we're forcing something, because everything that you do should be able to come with ease. When you're doing something and you keep hitting your head against the wall, then it's time for you to retrace your steps and go in a different direction. I was talking to someone and we were talking about that because for so many years I was trying to do certain things and they just weren't working out. And I kept feeling like I was forcing it. And I realized that, hey, this is not even what I should be doing. And the minute I stopped that, I felt peace about it. A lot of times, even in jobs, I recently walked away from a job because it was being forced. I wasn't happy. My blood pressure was going up, and it just wasn't working. And it was being forced on both ends. And I finally made the decision that, hey, this is not working for me. And I prayed about it, and I turned in my letter of resignation, and I immediately felt peace. So a lot of times in life, even when we're dealing with relationships, a lot of times because we have time invested in it or we have history with a person, we keep trying to make something work that's not working. And we have to know when it's time to let go. Because a lot of times you do more damage, trying to hold on than if you was just to let it go. And I just want you guys to know, stop forcing it. It's not worth it. You're going in the wrong direction. Let it go. Turn around and recalculate. And it's okay. Because do you want to spend 5 years going in the wrong direction, or would you rather stop and get recalculated and use those years to be headed in the right direction? Just because you've put time into something doesn't mean that you have to keep beating a dead horse. You guys are great. I want you to know that the journey is not always easy. And sometimes that we really, really, really just have to trust the process. But also know you can't fit a circle into a square. You can't put a size 20 in a size 2. Some things obviously don't work. And we try to make them work. And then we create more problems than necessary. So things should always flow smoothly if you're walking in your purpose. I'm not saying that you're going to not have bad days. But what I am saying is you should not feel drained. You should not feel anxiety. You should not feel less than. You should not feel like you're begging for something. Any of those feelings and emotions, those aren't of God, and they're not right. So just continue to, everything should be aligned. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Everything should line up for you. If you're walking in your purpose, doors will open for you. And if that door doesn't open, you don't have to bang on it. You don't have to try to kick it in. That's not your door. On to the next door. And we have to learn this in life, whether it's at a job, family member, relationship. If it's not open and it doesn't open to you easily, move on to the next door. You'll save yourself a lot of time. You'll save yourself a lot of heartache by not forcing it, because everything that is for you will come to you organically. You won't have to manipulate it. You won't have to force the lock. You won't have to do any of those things. So if I could really just leave this thought with you today, if you have to force it, it's not for you. Because whatever is for you is going to be for you. And we spend so much time forcing people to like us or forcing ourselves to be something that we're not, that we really miss out on the things that are naturally happening around us. So don't miss on your open door by taking your time trying to beat down a door that's closed. So, you guys, I don't have a lot to say today. I just wanted to come in. I just wanted you guys to know, don't force it. And somebody out there needs to hear just these few minutes of what I'm saying today. Stop trying to force it. Let it go. Let go. Let God. And what is for you will come to you naturally. Remember, you are gifted by design, and you are designed to be gifted. Now go out there and find your gifts. See you guys on the next episode.